So C-SPAN had the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, up there, and they decided to take some live calls. And a Republican woman called up there talking about how her children depend on their medication, and with the government shutdown, their father is in the military, and it's going to affect their ability to get their medication because he won't get his check. And look at how this interaction goes, and this is very telling. Y'all check this out.
Hi, Mr. Johnson. So my question or comments are related to what you said yesterday about not being open to pass any legislation to ensure that military gets paid. I'm sure you can tell by my voice I'm very shaky. Just want you to hear a little bit about my family. I have two medically fragile children. I have a husband who actively serves this country. He suffers from PTSD from his 2 tours in Afghanistan. If we see a lapse in pay come the 15th, my children do not get to get the medication that's needed for them to live their life, because we live paycheck to paycheck. I heard you earlier say that you side with President Trump on anything that he says. Well, I just read an article this morning that said he absolutely wholeheartedly believes that there needs to be legislation put in so that we do not miss a paycheck. You have the power to do that. And as a Republican, I'm very disappointed in my party, and I'm very disappointed in you, because you do have the power to call the House back. You did that, or you refused to do that just for a show.
And that's heartbreaking, because there are so many families who are in her exact situation, living check. This is America. 90% of us are living check to check and don't have enough savings to last us a month, 6 months, however long this may last. So you have people who are depending badly on this, and this is an across the aisle issue, right? Not everybody in the military is red or blue. Not everybody in the government sector is red or blue. Like, this should be one of those no-brainer, we got to come together and make something right for all of our constituents, for all the people that they represent. And that's what makes you really feel as though none of these politicians care about the people, because when they need your vote, they right there, they panhandling, they seem like such relatable people, and they understand all your issues. Once they get there, look how they act.
I am begging you to pass this legislation. My kids could die. We don't have the credit because of the medical bills that I have to pay regularly. You could stop this, and you could be the one that could say military is getting paid. And I think that it is awful, and the audacity of someone who makes 6 figures a year to do this to military families is insane.
All right, Samantha.
Samantha, I'm so sorry to hear about your situation. The reason I've been so angry this week, and they've been calling me out on media, Johnson's angry. I am angry because of situations just like yours. I have a big military district, and my district is the home of the Global Strike Command at Barksdale Air Force Base and Fort Polk, the Joint Readiness Training Center. I have one of the biggest military districts and military families in America. I have a lot of airmen and soldiers who are deployed right now, and they have young families at home, and they have children in health situations like yours. This is what keeps me up at night. I want you to hear something very clearly.
So he starts off by already trying to disarm her by letting her know, hey, it ain't just you. I got other people who got the same similar problems. I hear you. You ain't the only one. So instead of just acknowledging what she said directly, he starts to put the buffer and be like, hey, listen, I got people, this, that, and third. Rambling, word salad.
The Republicans are the ones delivering for you. We had a vote to pay the troops. It was the continuing resolution 3 weeks ago. Every single Republican but 2 voted to keep the government open so that your paycheck can flow. Every Democrat in the House, except for 1, voted to close it. The Democrats are the ones that are preventing you from getting a check. If we did a vote on the floor, pay troops, it's not a law exercise, because Chuck Schumer is going to hold that up in the Senate. He is demonstrating by voting now 6 times to keep the government closed that he does not want the troops to be paid. And you should listen to his comments last night, as reported this morning. He is enjoying this. He said every day gets better for us, quote unquote. Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are preventing your family from getting the care they need, not Republicans, and my heart goes out to you.
My heart goes out to you is what he says, and while blaming the Democrats. So basically, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. He's not gonna take what you said to heart. He's not gonna try to reach across the aisle and find like-minded people to come together and make this situation better. Nah, don't put that on me. Pass that over there to the Democrats. It is what it is basically what he just said. And these are the people we vote for. These are the people that we continue to allow to represent us. These are the people that we allow to come into our homes and our communities when they're running for office and pretend like they're one of us. And then they get up there and, like she said, they're making these six figures and they could care less about what the average American is going through. It's who's really running their pockets that they're beholden to. And that's the saddest part of it all. Because people vote thinking that this person is going to better my life, and hey, maybe as a side effect make some others' lives a little bit less comfortable, but it ain't going to bother me until it does. Crazy, ain't it?